Hey guys, Deepak here from Dr. Bira Reviews and welcome back to my channel. I'm kicking off a new segment today which is called Hey Dear, We've Got Beer, right? And it's a segment all about beers, and what we're going to start off with is the episodes for a new launch, which is the Strongman Challenge, which is all about strong beers, right? And to kick it off, I am really happy to announce that I'm going to bring out one of my favorite beers. This is something that... What was that? Okay, so this is a beer that I actually found out back in 2018. I was really flabbergasted. I was crazy about it. I never was actually a beer drinker till then, right? Because I think I used to have a lot of beers when I was back in college, and then I moved into more of hard liquor. I prefer that a lot, right? Because of just the fact that I used to have the beers at that point of time were the normal ones, like you have the Kingfishers and then a lot of local beers back in my hometown in Kerala, and those were things that kind of end up the next day morning with such a spreading headache that you go crazy, right? So I'd left beers, I'd moved into hard liquor, and then back in 2018 when I reached when I went up north, right, I reached NCR. I was in Gurgaon for a year or so. How did I get introduced to... So I guess you guys have already understood what I'm talking about. Back in 2018, I was in Delhi. One of my close friends came up and told, "Sir, let's go have a couple of beers." And I was like, "I don't drink beers. I don't prefer drinking beer." He said, "You are crazy. You need to try this beer out. And what's more fun is the fact that it's by an Indian. You will go crazy to find out that there is such an awesome beer in the market that's totally Indian." And I was intrigued. I'm going to be frank. I was really intrigued. That's how I got introduced to this guy, the Bira. And who am I introducing you today? It's this guy, the Bira Strong, the Bira Gold Wheat Strong beer from Bira 91. And to be frank, when I was in Delhi, like I earlier mentioned, I was introduced to Bira. I started off with the Bira Strong, the orange can. Crazy, phenomenal, love the taste. It's so smooth, and it's a wild drink. It makes you go butterflies and crazy and happy and too many emotions around it, right? So I was captivated. They kind of handcuffed me. I needed to have Bira. If I was drinking beer, it only had to be Bira, right? And like I said, they've got so many variants out there. They've got the Bira White, which is another great one. My wife actually loves the thing. It's got a cranberry flavor. They've got the Bira Light. They've got the Bira Blonde, which is another famous one. That was something I would try out otherwise, if not for the Bira Strongs, right? They've got the Malabar Stout. I usually travel regularly to Bangalore, and I suddenly picked up a Malabar Stout when I saw it out there, right? They've got the IPA, a little bit more of the darker, bitter beer. Not too big of a fan of that, but everything else I am. And I generally, when I travel down to Bangalore and I'm coming back, I pick up a couple of cans. I love the can. It's totally awesome. I don't know, I kind of go crazy about the Bira and their cans, right? I feel the flavors a lot more better, a lot more oomph to it, the strength of the aeration in the beer, etc. So it might be something in my head, but I feel that they are superior over the bottles, right? So I usually go to Bangalore, and interestingly, how I picked this up, I was in Bangalore. I was at my normal spot in Bangalore to pick up the cans. I asked them for the Strong, and they said the Strong's no longer available, and I was heartbroken. I'm going to honestly tell you, Ankur, Jain, when they told me the Strong ended, no longer available, I was heartbroken. And then I went to another store. They said the Strong isn't there, but I think they've come out with a new variant. It's called the Strong. It's called the Gold Wheat Strong. And I was like, okay, that's a relief. I need to try it out. And so here we are today. I'm going to be trying out the Bira Gold Wheat Strong. I'm going to try and make my heart feel a lot better that the Bira Strong maybe not available right now. Ankur, you've got to get more of them out there, and I've been begging you guys to bring out the cans here in Hyderabad. Please to bring them out. I only find the bottles, which is not as good. So hopefully that's still there. This is another guy that's going to be picking up some interest. I'm definitely excited to try this out, and I'm hoping you guys are too. So let's go ahead and have this thing opened up in style. So getting into more of the details of the Bira, the aesthetics, I think this is a lovely upgrade to your cans, Ankur and team. I love the coloring, looks awesome, looks really enticing. I picked it up without second thoughts. The gold, the monkey is crazy. He kind of makes your mind feel like you're a kid again, you're a child, and you want to be a bit naughty. Yeah, so definitely there. And I love the fact. So I remember the Bira Strong being. If you guys haven't had the Bira Strong definitely comes out to what the name says. It is a strong beer, but it is so flavorful and so light to drink, right? And sweeter in nature. I'm not a big fan of the bitter beers. I'm going to be very frank. I like in the ranges of the Bira. The other ones that I go out for are the Miller, the Becks, or the Budweisers, as well as what else can I say? I've had all of them, the Stellas and all of the other beers in the market. But yeah, Bira has always stood out, right? So good approach. And what I was talking about is the Bira Strong. I know was for 7% ABV. I think they've kind of bumped it up here. I see that this is, yeah, it's actually an 8%, right? It's picked up at an 8%, so that's more for me, right? And I'm hoping it gives me the better outcome as well. So that's about it. And a really interesting story about the journey, like I mentioned about, and where they are. Hats off to you guys, bringing craft beer out to India and making you guys making it where you are today for you guys. Amazing, spectacular, big fan. Okay, so with that guys, let's go ahead and start. Really excited about it. What a sound, right? In today's summer, right, it's getting damn hot here in Hyderabad, and just the thing that you need is a cold chilled Bira beer. So let's go. Instantaneously, I love the way the heads actually come out. I see it's still got the Bira Strong coloring. It's a little more of the dark golden color. So immediate instant reactions is okay, it's not all that different from what I always loved. So I see a good amount of aeration in there, the carbonation, you can see the fizz going up, and if you look at the head, it's actually right now coming really low. So let's go ahead, let me move ahead and figure out what's the aroma like. So malty. I love the fact that it's still got that good malty aroma, the sense that was always there with the Strong that I always loved as well. Yep, I can feel the hops, I can smell the hops, I mean, and I think that's something that also definitely called out. I think I mentioned earlier as well, what I remember of the Bira Strong was the good caramelly smell, aroma, flavors. Caramel hasn't left the table, it's still on there. Yeah, good. I instantaneously first smell, I think it's pretty much as straightforward and as back to normal as the Bira Strong, so I'm really happy about that. I don't think we've lost too much. I've lost too much hope as well with the Bira Gold as well, man. Let's go ahead, let me begin with the tasting. Funny how the froth always sticks to you and you've got the bearded look, right? So definitely everything that I just smelled is really kicking out in the taste as well. Good amount of malty flavor, the maltiness, right? The wheat definitely coming out, and I know why they're actually calling it the Wheat Strong. I feel I do get a hint of bitterness that I never used to feel for the normal Strong, the old Bira Strong, but it's not overpowering, or it's not like completely turning me off. It's still totally adjustable. I just feel a hint of it, so I'm really happy. They haven't changed too much. I think with the maltiness as well, it's pretty straightforward. What you expect for a beer, something like this in the wheat style. So totally awesome. Totally awesome. I am not disappointed, guys. Thank you so much. You just made my day, and I'm really happy that this has now come out. And Like I said, this is going to be definitely a go-to for me. But let me just see it again. Let me see if I get something else. Oh, damn it. Yeah, this is smooth as hell. So if you guys haven't tried it out, or maybe you guys have tried it out, this is how I normally have my beer, especially the Bira, especially the canned beers. It's usually refrigerated normally, right? But before, maybe like 10 minutes before I actually have the beer, I quickly put it into the freezer so it gets really chill. I'm telling you guys, that last 10 minutes makes a huge amount of difference. It's the best way to have beer, nice, chilled, cold as hell. In a summer day like today, it's freaking hot. There's nothing else that could change your day than having some good, solid beer. And today I'm going to tell you, this is one of it. Bira hasn't disappointed. The Bira Strong, always my favorite. The Bira Gold, Wheat Strong, blew my mind away as well. I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy about it. Okay. Like you guys already heard, all the Bira Strong was always a titan for me. Was the favorite, the go-to beer anytime, any day, every time. This is now the second beer that's always going to be in. I'm actually thinking, do these compete with each other? I'm going to maybe have to do a side by side to know which, if there is actually a clear difference, because today, I'm going to be frank, it's been a couple of days since I've had the old Strong, because it hasn't been available here in Hyderabad. And like I said, when I went to Bangalore, it's not there as well. So let me see if I can figure out if I can get an old the old Bira Strong beer from somewhere and see if I can do a comparison. But today, nothing to disappoint. This is an amazing and awesome beer. I'm going to love this. I'm going to definitely love this. And I definitely love this for the future as well. Going into the scoring, like I said, I am a huge fan of Bira. They haven't disappointed for me. Immediately when I think about beers, this is the first one on the show, but this is again mind-blowing. Bira, guys, you've done a gold here, just like you've named it. I'm going to give you guys, for me, the Bira Strong Wheat Gold, a 9.2. I've just done a couple of episodes. I've given you my ratings earlier. You can see the ratings at the end. A 9.2 is the topmost of classes, and that's what you guys have come out. That's what these guys have come out with. To Bira and to you guys out there. A 9.2, a titan. I call you a titan. And that's what you guys are. Impressive, awesome, right flavors, right taste, the right good to feel when you have the drink. You're looking for something smooth as hell. This is what you should go out for. So with that, that's the end of today's episode, guys. You've got the review for the Bira 91 Gold, the Wheat Strong. An amazing drink overall. I think they've got the most spectacular package. So go ahead, pick up your beers as soon as possible. Try it out. Give me some feedback. And again, guys, don't forget, if you like what you see, like my channel, subscribe, share, and help spread the word out, right? Look out for some more episodes coming up. And with that, I'd like to say, be safe, drink responsible, and cheers, guys. Take care.